Hey friends, I wanted to talk to you today about fail to plan, you plan to fail. So it's kind of as simple as that. When you fail to plan something, you're planning to fail. How many times have you had a busy day, maybe you rushed out in a hurry, you left the house, you didn't grab any food to take with you, and then you were starving, you were out, you had to grab something conveniently at a vending machine or a convenience store to eat, and actually when you got home much later, you still ate everything in your pantry and your refrigerator because you were so hungry. That happens to a lot of us when we don't plan our day. So hi, my name is Alicia. I am a military spouse and a mom of 2 boys, a personal trainer, and a coach for Faster Way to Fat Loss. My passion is for women to look and feel their best so they can effectively give back to their families, communities, and friends. So you must plan out your day if you want to get things accomplished. If you plan your days and you take control of them, you won't be playing catch up the rest of the day. So this happens in a lot more areas than just what you're going to eat for the day. That was just an example I used. So the most successful people actually have a plan for their day, but their plan does not start that morning. Their plan actually starts the night before. And you can do this as well. Hey Mom, hi TJ. Thanks for tuning in. Your day actually starts the night before by getting enough sleep. 7 to 8 hours is about a good amount of sleep that all of us need. Right when you wake up in the morning, you should feel rested. Wake up with your alarm. Don't be punching that snooze button. That just wastes time and delays your day, actually. So go ahead and get motivated. You can still listen to TJ. So if you get motivated, maybe you get in the right mindset. Maybe you have a quick morning routine that some of you do. Maybe you pray. Maybe you read a book for a few minutes. Maybe you just have some quiet time in your house. Maybe you're the first one up and you like that quiet time in the morning. So you have to be in the right mindset to start your day well. So next, maybe you go off to work. If you go off to work, you obviously prepare for that. You have to prepare for those hours that you're away from the house. If you have kids to go off to school, maybe you have to make lunches. You have to definitely be prepared in that. Maybe you prepare for that even the night before. Packing some things out and planning what you're going to put into their lunches. So there's definitely more planning that our lives need to do. And as you go throughout your day, you still have more things to think of. When is your lunch? When are you going to take your lunch time? What are you going to have? You definitely need to be prepared. Have groceries available. Have healthy options and possibly leftovers from the day before or something that you've cooked before in the week that you can have in your refrigerator that's readily available. Too many people roll right through lunch, forget to eat, and then they're not eating enough calories, they're not eating enough macronutrients that their body needs, and once they get behind in eating calories, it's so hard to catch up. My clients in Faster Way to Fat Loss practice intermittent fasting, as I do as well, and so we eat during an 8-hour feeding window. So usually I have lunch starting at 12 p.m., and I eat during an 8-hour feeding window, so I usually finish eating at 8. So if you think about those hours, if I decide to delay my lunch by a couple hours and maybe not eat till 2, first of all, I'm really hungry because that's a long fast, but pretty soon it's 2 p.m., I'm hangry, really hungry, angry, and if I stop eating at 8, really I only have like 6 hours in the next time that I have to be eating, and I eat 1,900 calories a day. So that's not the best idea, just to delay and delay. So you definitely have to plan. So after lunch, what are you going to do? Maybe you have a project to finish. Maybe you go back to work. Maybe you have kids to pick up, sports practices to go to if you're a mom or a dad and you're taking your kids different places. You also have to think, when are you going to get a workout in? Or maybe you were able to do that in the morning right away when you woke up before anybody else was awake. That's something obviously you need to plan for. And then, of course, we have the question, what's for dinner? If you plan for this, you won't be anxious around 4:30 or 5 like all those people at the grocery store that are running into the grocery store trying to find something to scrounge up for dinner. right? I'm not saying that's never happened in my house. However, my day goes much smoother when I have it planned out. So after dinner, you also have to think of, when do you take downtime during the day? Is it after dinner? Is it maybe after kids go to bed? Maybe you watch some TV, maybe you read a book, maybe you play a game with your family. Also, when do you go to bed? Know how long it takes you and what you have to do in your evening to prepare your evening for that bedtime. If you're a night owl, sometimes it's hard to quit what you're doing and actually make yourself go to bed. But like I said, you need to prepare that night before for how your next day is going to go. So the people who plan their days accomplish about 3 to 5 times more than those who don't. Have you ever noticed that for yourself? Kind of like I said about not having a plan for dinner. Then it gets a little crazy and I'm anxious and it's just my evening doesn't go well. So your day seems to run much smoother when you plan for it and you prepare for what's going on that day. And you also have to remember, you can build anything into your day. You have to plan it. You will make time for what's important to us. This includes things like meal prep. Okay, you definitely need to go to the grocery store. Have a list with you when you go. Have some ideas or some recipes in your mind or some meals planned out of what you're going to make. So when you go to the grocery store, you're not just buying random few things and you come home and you try to make a recipe and you don't have something. So that's definitely something that takes time, and you need to make time into your day to do that. Also, taking a yoga class, maybe getting a workout in. You need to make time for that. So many people tell me they don't have time to work out, but really, you must make the time just like anything else that you're doing that day. You make the time for these other things, so you need to start making the time to meal plan or to work out or even relax. Some of us need to plan into our day time to relax. So if you plan something into your day, it can happen. Remember, fail to plan, plan to fail. So you have the freedom to choose what you do with your day. You have the same 24 hours that everybody else has in their day. You need to be in control of those hours. If you don't, then you repeat that same hectic schedule every day and nothing changes and life will continue to overwhelm you and you will never get ahead. You need to take control of your life. You have to make things fit into your day. So focus on one thing at a time and accomplish a small goal and make it a habit before you go ahead and move on to something else. You need to set yourself up for success. And once you have that first thing, plan your work your plan. Exactly. Thanks, Mom. Once you have that first thing in order, then go ahead and do the next thing that you need to tackle. So make small changes little by little. Maybe the first thing you need to do is just start getting to bed at a decent time. So planning for that, and your day might be much smoother because you've had so much more rest. So you will have more to give to others if you have taken care of yourself, which leads me to my passion, which I said in the beginning, is just helping women, and men are allowed in my groups as well, but feel better about themselves, look better, so then we can give to others. Because if your fitness isn't up to par, if your wellness is, if you're not healthy and you're getting sick all the time, and you need to do some changes about your health, then you will not be able to take care of others well. So once you are in control of your day and you've made some positive changes, then you can take care of others and give to others. You're in a better position to give back to others. So planning leads to freedom. Find this freedom by trial and error. See what works for you. Make a few small changes. You just have to start. You just have to begin. So plan your tomorrow so you can have a better day. So thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share it with a friend. And if you would like more help and a plan on getting on track with fitness and nutrition and maybe intermittent fasting and carb cycling that we do in Faster Way to Fat Loss, if you need something to follow, my next prep week for Faster Way to Fat Loss starts on Monday. I have a men's group that's going, and I have a women's group as well. So both groups, I'm still taking registrations for a couple more days, so I will put the link down below. If you're on Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and read more about it. So click on the link, sign up, start making positive changes, and remember, most of all, before you go to bed tonight, plan your tomorrow so you can have a better day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.